January 2026. Casablanca. The AFCON final. The world is watching as the biggest match in African football isn't just falling apart. It's about to vanish entirely. One team is walking toward the tunnel. The referee has lost control. And in the center of the storm stands one man. Not just a captain, but the soul of a continent. This is the story of how Sadio Mané didn't just win a trophy. He saved the game itself. Welcome. Today, we're diving deep into a masterclass in leadership. We're looking at AFCON 2025, the tournament that culminated in that legendary 2026 final. For Senegal, the pressure was monumental. For Sadio Mané, it was personal. Throughout this tournament, Mané wasn't just a player. He was the engine and the compass. He led a Senegal side that averaged 2 goals per game, their highest tally in history, scoring in every single match. But beyond the 11 career AFCON goals and the 20 total goal involvements, there is a moment that isn't found in the stat sheets. A moment where the big game man had to choose between a victory and the very integrity of African football. Today, we analyze the tactical brilliance and the psychological warfare of Sadio Mané's final stand. To understand the final, we have to understand the journey. Senegal didn't just participate in this AFCON. They dictated it. They were clinical, scoring 12 goals in 6 matches. And at the heart of it, Sadio. Look at the data. Mané created 18 chances in this edition alone. That's the highest in the entire tournament. While the world focuses on the finishers, Mané was the architect. He was dropping deeper, attracting 3 defenders at a time, and opening lanes for his teammates. But the real test came in the semi-final. Senegal versus Egypt. A rematch of titans. The Mohamed Salah narrative was everywhere, but Mané silenced the noise. He scored Senegal's only goal, his 11th career AFCON goal. Note the positioning here. This is his 4th career knockout stage goal. It proved once again that when the lights are brightest, Mané doesn't blink. He secured the 1-0 win, punching Senegal's ticket to the final against Morocco. But little did he know, the football would soon become the secondary story. The final. Senegal versus Morocco. The atmosphere wasn't just electric. It was volatile. For 90 minutes, it was a tactical stalemate. Morocco's defense was a wall. Senegal's attack was a storm. We move into extra time. The score is 0-0. Every tackle is heavier. Every whistle is scrutinized. Then, the breakthrough. Pape Gueye finds the net. 1-0 Senegal. But look at the reactions. The stadium erupts. But not in celebration. A series of controversial refereeing decisions follow. A denied penalty for Morocco. A red card shown to a Moroccan staff member. The Moroccan players are incensed. They feel the game is being stolen. This is the moment of crisis. The Moroccan captain signals to his bench. They start moving toward the touchline. They are going to walk off. In a major international final, a walk-off is a death sentence for the tournament's reputation. It's a scandal that would haunt African football for decades. This is where leadership transcends sport. Most players in Mané's position would be celebrating with Gueye. They'd be milking the clock. Instead, look at Sadio. He sprints, not to the corner flag, but to the Moroccan captain. He doesn't argue. He doesn't gloat. According to pitch-side microphones and later reports, Mané wasn't talking about the foul or the score. He was talking about the world. He reportedly told them, "The world is watching us. Do not let them say we are not professional. Finish the game for Africa." He spent nearly 3 minutes acting as a buffer between the referee and the Moroccan players. He physically held back his own teammates, who tried to intervene. He de-escalated a bomb that was seconds from exploding. Think about the mental fortitude required here. You are minutes away from the greatest trophy of your career, and you are spending your energy protecting your opponent's dignity because you care more about the game than the gold. The match resumed. Senegal won 1-0, but the narrative had shifted. By preventing that walk-off, Mané ensured the headlines were about Senegal's brilliance, not a refereeing scandal. Statistically, his tournament was legendary. 20 total AFCON goal involvements. One of only 9 players in history to cross the 10-goal mark. But his real stat was the 22 players who stayed on that pitch, because they respected him too much to leave. He showed us that a leader isn't the one who screams the loudest. A leader is the compass. When the map is torn up and everyone is lost, they look to the man who knows where the North Star is. Sadio Mané's performance in the 2025/2026 cycle wasn't just about footballing peak. It was about the responsibility of being an icon. He carried the scoring load. He created the most chances. And when the very image of African football was at stake, he carried that too. But I want to hear from you. In that moment of the walk-off, would you have done what Sadio Mané did? Or would you have focused solely on the win? Drop a comment below. Let's discuss the greatest leaders in AFCON history. Was this Mané's finest hour? Or does his 2022 win still take the top spot? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the psychology of the game, hit that like button. It helps us keep telling these incredible stories. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a breakdown of football's most iconic moments. I'm beyond 90 minutes, and this was the night Sadio Mané saved the final. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.